Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Texas Hotspot Lives. And you know what day it is. It's Friday. And you know what? It's Friday Night Fire, baby, season 4. And before we get started, I just want to go ahead and just extend my gratitude to all the people that have supported the Texas Hotspot's mission here on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. I will say this. When I started off my YouTube journey about almost 4 years ago, I remember I couldn't even fathom hitting 1,000 subscribers. I was like, man, that would be really cool to hit 1,000 subscribers one day. And I'm happy to report, I think I'm 8 subscribers away from getting my 1,000 subscribers. And I have to owe that all, obviously, to the Superhot series. And we're going to get into that too as well. But speaking of the Superhot series, if you guys are joining us, we're going to be getting into the Superhot series a little more in depth, maybe talk about some of the stuff that they didn't include on the show due to editing reasons or time constraints. I'm not really sure. I have no control over it, but we're going to get into the stuff that maybe you guys didn't get to see that was filmed, that was equally as important as any of the stuff that was put on the show. So without further ado, I'd like to show the trailer for, in case you've been living under a rock. I mean, I was going to show clips of the show throughout our live, and then I realized, nah. I'm just going to play the trailer again if you've been living under a rock, and then it's up to you to go to Hulu or Disney to watch Superhot. And if you already watched it, we appreciate you. So without further ado, here's the trailer for Superhot, the spicy world of pepper people.
I like a good cold pickle, people.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Here it is.
The Pepper World is an amazing place. It's a land of beauty and inspiration. It's also a place of nut jobs, thieves. People would be surprised to know how cutthroat it is.
If you can get the attention of a big corporation, it's a life changer. The spicy food game, it's big business.
There's like a symbiotic thing between growers,
The Carolina Reaper,
the 7-pot primo,
the JP Piranha,
sauce makers,
I think it needs more spice.
and eaters.
they're lethal. You gotta love lethal.
It's a spiritual experience because I'm begging Jesus, please just make it stop this one last time.
The Book of World Records does say that the Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper in the world. That's debatable.
It's a quest to find the hottest thing, and I'm gonna find it.
It's gonna be super hot.
This is definitely the hottest in the entire world.
You think about competitive chili eating.
The pressure is immense.
It's like a boxing match. And you're gonna fight that pepper, and then all of a sudden, boom!
1, 2, 3.
Eat that chili!
Shen has lost the use of her hands.
This could build my empire.
I love making stuff that melts faces.
Put your toilet paper in the freezer, for Christ's sake.
Welcome to the life of a chili head.
Welcome to the life of a chili head. That was the trailer for Superhot. Like I said, if you've seen it, we appreciate you. If you haven't, make sure you go check it out. If you've started it, make sure you finish it. So without further ado, I want to get the ball rolling. We're going to pull in some people from the show, from the trailer you just saw, people that if you've watched the show, you saw them. And we're also going to pull in some people that maybe didn't get it, enough screen time that should have, in my opinion. And we want to hear from them too. So first person we're going to pull in, he's been here, and I love to say it. He's been A1 since day one. A1 since day one. You can see him in the show with me, burning, getting our bender on, and having a great time. Let's bring him in, guys. Brandon, the Honey Boy Collins. What's going on, my man?
What's up, bud?
What's up, buddy boy? Man, what a crazy couple days, huh?
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I've been, random people reaching out and all sorts of cool stuff, and people in the community going wild over this and that. You know me.
Yeah. We're
I
gonna
love
get into
drama.
we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get to the
Oh.
nitty gritty and down.
Hell yeah, I love it. You know me,
Yeah.
I love the drama. So,
and we're gonna talk about with Johnny. We're gonna talk a little bit about Johnny Scoville's new video about Pepper X and the sauce he tested. But let's bring in.
I got taken down before I got to watch it.
He posted another one. Let's bring in our next co-host. He's also he's been A1 too
Since day two.
Yeah, since day 2. What's up, my man, Midge?
What's up?
What's up,
How's it
Eric?
going?
Man,
Zach,
you had me dying at that opening. Come on.
Oh! I don't know what happened there. I really don't.
Dude, I lost it.
I don't know what happened. You talking about? Wait, you talking about this?
I like a good cold pickle, people.
All right.
Oh man.
All
But
right,
yes,
all right,
thank you for coming, everybody. It should be a good show.
Let's keep the ball rolling. The next guest we got, he doesn't really need any introduction, man. He is our America's champion of League of Fire, America's champion. He's the current belt holder. He is the reigning champion. I can't wait to bring him in, guys. He's got his belt ready to show us. Let's welcome in Chris, the Scoville unit Fregali. What's up, my man?
What's up, Chris?
What's up? Midge, you keep talking all that trash about this belt, man. You're in for a rude awakening, pal.
Champion.
Keeping that thing warm for me, I see, bud.
It's staying right where it belongs, man. Dude, I was crying. I seriously, I've never laughed that hard and almost choked on my food when I was in the process of putting a spoonful in and you hit that video. I dropped my spoon. The food went everywhere. I started coughing and choking.
Dude, I was not expecting that at all.
I was in the back. I was applauding backstage.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to have a little fun. All right, we got more guests to bring in. I want to make sure we bring him in and get some time to talk to him. So without further ado, our next guest, he was there for the filming, guys. I saw him in the show. I mean, I wish he had more screen time because his personality is unlike any other. He is from my hometown. We grew up in the same hometown, and I'm talking it's like only a couple thousand people. So all the way from Gloversville, New York, let's bring in Uncle Bullcow. What's up, my man?
In the building. What's up, y'all?
Swatting flies, man.
What?
Swatting flies.
You know, I seen that parody of me and I laughed my butt off. I said, "That's awesome. I'm glad I'm getting some attention."
Oh no.
You know, I might have been in the credits, way down as in this thing as like Street Punk number 3. But hey, I still got a shot. I still got some shout outs from the bad guys. So
I was in the credits as the OG beat.
Oh no.
That's the OG butt crack, you know?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
That's all right.
I was uncredited.
I'm in there as a chili eater / best friend.
You're the fluffer.
There you go, man. That's a good title.
I'll be a best friend to pretty much anybody if you're gonna be friendly with me, you know.
Amen.
On my screen.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys. Something happened. I'll be right back. Brandon, bring in the other guests.
I can't. I cannot. I'm in the show. I don't have control anymore.
Thanks, Ian.
Uncle Street Punk.
Uncle Street Punk number 3. You know, you got Street Punk number 1 is the guy that says, "Hey man, give me your wallet," and then Street Punk number 2 says, "Yeah man, give him your wallet now," and then Street Punk number 3 just says, "Yeah." That's it.
You're muted, bud.
Movie, you know.
But yeah, anyway, the show was pretty fun. Pretty fun, man. The funnest part was getting flown out to LA and hanging out with Zach and beating a world record.
Brandon, you have control now?
No.
How are we live then? You backed out.
We're still here. It's gonna be live until the stream ends. You got to hit end stream.
No. What I'm saying is he told you to add the other people. That's why I was asking if you had control.
Yeah, I don't. We're gonna have to get it set up again. It must have timed out or something because of the break in between the seasons or whatever. Because usually I do have control or whatever, but yeah, not so much tonight. It's fine. We'll get it figured out. Zach will be on in a sec, I'm sure.
No worries.
I'm sure he's not just gonna, bail on us.
We'll wait for him to hop in so we see where he wants to start on this because I don't want to jump into something and him.
Does anybody remember the where Christopher Walken played Bruce Dickinson in the Saturday Night Live with "Don't Fear the Reaper" song, and he's like, "I got a fever. The only prescription is more cowbell." That was. I'm gonna just say this my fever. My fever in this film was more K-John. I was with K-John at a couple of shoots, and I just kind of wish that I wish they would have had him in there a little more. They did interview him, I believe, longer, but yeah, I would have liked to see more K-John.
Yeah, we can just get right into it. I think in my opinion,
there they are.
They
Ryan
some
Lee.
of the best art. You know what I mean? People beating records. Chris, 69 Primo Peppers. Could have been shown in the. They filmed all that. They filmed me beating a world record. Someone else got a world record. Who was it?
Ryan, Whammy.
All of them.
Yeah.
So a bunch of people got. And it was shown.
Brandon, you almost didn't get that record, but Paul wouldn't let. I wanted to do what you did, but they had me do the ginger one. But I was okay with it because I had a tummy ache from the night before. So, but I was begging him, let me do the unbearable one. He's like, no, do the ginger one. I'm like,
no, it was so cool because typically I couldn't afford 12. Flat out 12. I can't afford that. I just can't. You know what I mean? I like to do one then two here and there, you know what I mean? But it was cool to be able to have the opportunity to just go all out. And, and we did. And me and Zach both did. Zach, we both beat the current record. And then on the very last one, Zach blew chunks before the end of the timer. So
it was epic, man.
I ended up getting the record solo. And, they didn't show any of it.
I know.
Binging on spicy stuff, which we did. I didn't know that's how they were going to portray it, though. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have went as hard as I did. Because by the end of the day,
my mother is watching Midge. My mom wants to know what you're eating.
Your what?
No, stop
My
it.
mother wants to know what you're eating.
What I'm eating?
Yeah. Someone's echoing.
That's you.
it's you.
Are we allowed to get lit on this thing?
Yeah, eat it up, bud. If you got freshy pods, then eat up, bud. Lucky.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just gonna eat these questions over here. Don't mind me.
I'm overwintering, but it doesn't have nothing on it.
How you doing, brother?
Good, doing great.
Yeah, Jacob, how's it going, man?
Going great.
Did you do any? You did some filming, right? You were.
Yeah,
he
was in there.
We filmed in Louisiana.
He was at the barbecue.
Yeah, I was with
that's right.
Bobby and K-John, Johnny, Troy.
Hell yeah.
Man, that looks like some
A whole bunch of people were there.
I'm super jealous.
It's always a good time when we can all get together.
It is, dude. That Charlotte show.
It was, and that was the best. That was the best thing about all of this was.
Welcome back, Goop.
I got invited out to the hot sauce pop up by Vic, and then we all went back to his house for the shoot in there. And so,
Goop, can you not hear
that
us?
Was just electric.
I can
style.
now.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'll tell you what.
So
I hate to interrupt. I just want to let people know that my phone freaked out because we've never had this many viewers on Friday Night Fire before.
Oh, wow.
How many we got right now?
We got 34 viewers.
Hell yeah.
Amen. Do it,
and
man.
honestly, I just want to say now that my phone has caught up to itself, sorry about that. I should have got on the laptop. But I just want to say to the 33 people now, thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate you joining us, man. Honestly.
33.
Yeah, what were we
34.
talking-
Number
what were we
34
talking
must have
about,
been
though,
Seth.
Oh, so like the hot sauce pop up. You'll see me for a split second with K. John and Troy there, but then we went to Vic's house, and then Scobo unit. What happened was for the Charlotte shoot, right, where we did all the League of Fire World Records and the pepper eating contest with Jared and Shahina and everybody else. The way that happened was there was 3 cancellations. 3 people couldn't make it, and Shahina said, "Chris, can you get some people at last minute?" Well, guess what? Guess who lives across the border in South Carolina? Ryan and Lee. Guess who lives here in North Carolina? Me.
Yeah, I started.
So he put us
messaging
on, and we were going. We were going anyway to hang out with our friends and have fellowship and burn together. But he invited us into the, the event to actually be filmed. So it worked out pretty good, man. We had that was the best thing about it was the fellowship and being to see each other. You guys all know that,
Amen,
Yep.
dude. Yo,
It was a good time. Yeah, they really did not use a lot from Charlotte at all. We were there from like 7 a.m. until like 8, 9 p.m. We were there all day.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you
Yeah.
what,
Same thing in Louisiana.
I'll tell you what, real quick, something they left out of my storyline that hits on that is I talked a lot about a lot of people in the community, and I brought up the community a lot in my interview. I remember talking about Midge in particular. I wanted to talk, and they actually asked me about a couple people. But I remember just kind of wanting to also bring attention to the community, and for some reason they kind of spun their own tale about, they didn't really hit too much on the brotherhood, the camaraderie of this community. Even if there are a lot of negative people in this community, the amount of positive people outweighs them by many.
Amen, dude.
I mean, look at all these people here. Just for example, like every individual here is a very positive member of the community. In my opinion.
I will agree with you on that one, Goot, because they made it look like your only friend in the whole community was Brandon, right?
Yeah,
right.
Like I said, the whole time at the house in Texas, that showed all of us hanging out.
Yeah,
I know.
Everyone was there.
Hanging out.
All right, so at the time, it was the largest chili head meetup from around the world.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And they didn't showcase that.
I mean, come on, man. We even had Nate Murphy there.
I know.
Who's that?
But yeah, we had a lot of good people there. So I do want to get into one thing. I want to say welcome to Jacob Deathridge. It's an honor to have you here, buddy. If you guys are watching and you don't know who Jacob Deathridge is, he is one of the meanest pepper growers out there.
Yeah.
And by meanest, some of his peppers that this man grows are the size of your hand and twice as hot as they should be. I don't know how he does it.
Tennessee.
You get one of his crosses.
Sounds like I need to go to his house and hang out for a little bit.
I don't know what you put into your soil, bud, but man, you have definitely some of the hottest peppers I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
He waters his garden with haters' tears.
I don't remember which ones were his in my competition, but
it hurt, man.
They were all killers. So
yeah,
Wrecking Crew, baby, Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, I think most everybody in here has had them.
Yep.
Yeah, they're next level, man. I've had pods from a lot of growers, and the hottest pods I've had. I mean, there's no BS there. Is from the Wrecking Crew, straight up.
Yeah, there
it's just Tennessee weather.
Dude, Baltimore, I didn't know what to expect when those things hit me, man. That's why I didn't do very well. They kicked my butt, dude. I was like, what the heck was this, man? The last contest before that, man, I didn't have that kind of it got me good, man.
Yeah.
They went all the way to this year. I think we were using them for Baltimore for the Wrecking Crew, and they didn't use them. So Shahina and Paul took them to Prague for
man.
Mike Jack, and I can't remember. I can't remember the other guy's name. So yeah, they were in Prague this year. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Goot was saying about everybody gathering together at Zest Fest and meeting up at the location where I met you guys all. I don't know if that was your in-laws, Goot, or whatever.
Yeah,
that was surreal because that was the first time I ever met all you in person.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
you were
besides Ryan and Lee and Jason and Ken. So I was late. I was late to the party because I got delayed like 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
But just for the people that are watching that don't know this, it's like they took control of what this story was. Like there was so much that was left out. Like this wasn't specifically just about one or two people. Like there was so much content that was directly to show different members of the community and their different attributes and their strengths, their weaknesses, like the energy that comes from the community around us when we're on stage competing, or even the amount of people that gather around Jason and I at the stand. Like there was so much energy involved. And I honestly think that if things keep going the way they are with how good everything is so far with the watch time and hitting the top five in the For You list and just the ratings and everything like that. If they do, I'm willing to bet if they do a season 2, they're going to use a lot of the stuff they didn't use from the first time filling for the second round. I'd bet on that.
Here's the here's the kicker, man. If there is a season 2, all these trash talkers and haters, they're really screwing the pooch.
Yeah, I don't care if they like it or not. They're watching it. They're helping the ratings. They can leave 10, 11 bad reviews all they want. We know who they are. They leave their call signs. Like that's fine. Like, and we always say it, bad clout is good clout.
They have. It's a good thing that they do that, though. The way I look at that is that they're shining a light upon themselves, and that they're negative people inside of the community that don't support the community. And hey, man, thanks for pointing it out because I don't want to have those daggers in my back later.
We know who you are now. Thanks.
And who was it that said in the group that it's not even about? The funny thing is they talk about how it's this, it's that. It's not just about us. It's not just about the chili community. It's about the people's jobs that took part in creating that season, like the camera people, the directors, the writers, the editors, the tech people, like all that. It's their jobs. Like you're upset with 2 people in that whole thing, 3 people realistically, and you're purposely trying to sabotage it just because of your personal vendetta against those 3 people. It isn't just 3 people. It's about the entire community. This can bring so much more to the community. And who's to say that 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 4 seasons, there's 24 other people that get involved in this by the end of this. Like, you know what I mean? The sky's the limit. Well, I don't like saying the sky's the limit. There is no limit to how big this could be. And they're just ruining it for themselves at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
So real quick, before we go any further, I want to bring someone else in that was on the show. And this was a prominent character and very important character in my views. For other people who aren't really into the chili world, to understand the effects of an obsession or, on the family. Please welcome my beautiful wife, Anna.
Yes.
I think she did a real great job. And since we're on the subject, I just want to get into...
It was awesome. That was amazing.
I just want to get into... It's been over a year since the filming of the show, guys. And a lot of people might be wondering, why is the Texas Hotspot still on? I thought he was going to be taking a break, and I thought he was retiring. Well, a lot of people don't know within the last year, I did take a break from the chili community. A lot of people remember I took about a little over 3 months, almost 4 months off completely. Left all the groups, left all the chats. My phone wasn't buzzing. I went to work for security. That story is true. I was working security at my daughter's school. So what you saw there was true. And I took a long break. And during that break, we connected and bonded more, and we just had to kind of build that relationship back up and get to know each other more. But we found a balance. I try to include her more with my burns because before I didn't. I'd leave her in the living room and come in here and just burn. So I try to include her more in my burns when I go out to like a restaurant, try something. She comes with me and she gets the non-spicy version, and we get her take on it too. Today she actually said the chicken was bland.
Well, and I'd like to congratulate you, Zach, on your continued sobriety too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring...
because that's another thing. That's awesome too, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring in another...
I know that verse.
Jinxed
Bro,
it.
we must have like 50 people watching.
That's what I'm
Yeah, it's
talking
crazy. Hey, while he's gone, I wanted to say this that really hit home about the we went through that here when me and Mrs. Bulkow would have to get ready to do video and go through the whole rituals,
We
getting
can
the
still hear
kids putting them in front of a TV. And so, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. But so that's why a lot of people notice that's how breakfast with the bowl started. And I started doing my reviews in the morning.
That's why I came next time.
Was because
My phone
it took a
is
toll
like,
on
what
us.
the hell?
So
We're gonna get
I've
him
been
in.
through that.
Please check your
Zach, can you still hear us?
Damn it, I don't think I
Zach, mute yourself.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. But yeah, man,
but yeah, that goes there. There has to be a balance. If you're gonna be on, in a community, I just think as a healthy part of anyone's life, there needs to be a balance between family, friends, work, community. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Right.
It can become an addiction just like anything else. And I think that the show, it shows that, you know what I mean? Because it can become overwhelming, you know what I mean? Like you can put all your time into this, like you really can. The community is that awesome, you know what I mean? So
totally. I didn't really think about it, until I saw it on the show, like in the back. I was like, wow, man, like, we do have, you can't have that addiction with it. You have to like separate, like,
you have a video that performs well, and what do you want to do? You want to post another video, right?
Hey,
there he
how's it
is,
going?
Jack. You guys heard my voice. You guys heard my voice. I introduced them.
Hey,
on Hulu, yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, Mike Jack.
All right.
Hey,
sir.
Atlantic time.
Yeah, man.
Atlantic time zone. Yeah,
He's in the future.
I am in the future. Exactly.
After this, well, we're not.
I'm an hour ahead.
I was gonna try to make a Back to the Future joke, but
fail, epic fail. She lost her chance.
All right, it's a thought that counts, right? That's how jokes work.
Yeah, dude, that taco sauce though, Mike, that is legit,
so good,
dude.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, dude, tacos everything, man. It really does. I think Shane was saying that. He was like, man, you can put it on anything and it will taco it. Dude,
yeah.
I love tacos. So.
You know what was really good? That Mike Jack soda.
Yeah,
Mike Jack soda and the Mike Jack bathwater coming soon.
Mike Jack bathwater. I exclusively.
Bathwater, yeah.
Brand of milk coming too. I think you're about a dairy. I heard.
Yeah.
The milk in there was epic. Got to have the milk. That was hilarious.
Mike Jack bathwater tastes Canadian.
Tastes Canadian.
It tastes like maple syrup.
Maple syrup
and bacon, potatoes. Apparently,
was that oat milk or almond milk or was it cow's milk in the glass?
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was almond milk. It was some kind of plant-based milk. You can kind of tell from the color of it.
I can't drink cow's milk like at all. It does not agree with me.
Who is that?
He's a vegan, bud.
So I was like, yeah, I'm right there with Mike Jack.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I've been drinking a lot of almond milk lately.
Oh yeah.
Food's phone's picking up all the back noise and echo.
I think my favorite is the cashew milk. I like the cashew milk. It's got
that one, yeah.
That scene was so funny.
I drink almond milk. I do my protein shakes with almond milk.
It's okay. You have all these.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
What's up, guys?
You're back.
Oh, is it working? Texas Hotspot.
Is it back?
Hey,
dude.
There you are, everybody.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
Anna's
welcome to Texas Hotspot, Zachy.
I know, right? Welcome to the Texas Hotspot, me.
Double in.
But yeah, this Charlotte shoot, that was fun, man. Bull Cow chugged Killer Queen the night before, and like in a public place too. Of all, like he's just like, hey, here's a new product. Shahina's like, grabbed it. There's like 200 people in the restaurant. I'm like, oh god, here we go.
And And if you remember the next morning, I said to him, when we got out of our cars at the shoot, I said, "You're not doing 18 of them." And Beth gave me hell. She said, "You're going to discourage him." I go, "No, I'm not trying to discourage him.
I
telling
was the dumb
him."
one though, because I know better than anybody that you have to prep before you do this stuff. Mike Jack's over there eating banana sandwiches and everything and prepping. I sat there, I ate a massive breakfast, and then by 2 o'clock, I didn't even think of it, and I went on and I got into chipped my tooth on the first bottle, and then by 3 I was starting to cramp, and then 4 it was the worst gut bomb I had ever. It's the worst cramps I've ever had to date.
Oh yeah.
Hey Brandon,
that day just didn't
What's
go.
up?
How come you can't add people
so early?
I'm not. I don't. It must have timed out because I don't have any of the controls anymore.
That's weird, man. I'll have to see what happened there.
It's timed out probably between the seasons.
Well, I think we got Jacob backstage, and I feel so bad I can't add him in.
Hey, can I just say that I had a really good meetup? It was me, Zach, the Mighty Mustache, Johnny Scoville, Troy Primo. We all went out and had a sit-down dinner at this nice restaurant, and we just talked shop, you know what I mean? And I got to pick the brains of like 2 of the coolest pepperheads that I can imagine, you know. Johnny Scoville, Troy Primo, you know, Zach, he's my buddy. I get to me and him hang out all the time. So, you know,
Dude, I was gonna say,
so
Brandon, not to
awesome
cut you off.
Get to like
Dude,
leave
your phone backstage. The one that you're having issues with, use Anna's phone, and then just use your phone backstage to bring people in and out.
I'm good now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell my problem is, but
Just traffic. There's
it's
a lot of
just
traffic.
a lot of people, and I appreciate everybody that's here. It's just like, damn, dude, my phone just can't handle it for some reason. I don't know why, but it seems like it's working good now.
Yeah, these are good problems.
Unless
Yeah,
you give me like another 5 minutes and then so here's what I wanted to get into real quick. I don't know if we talked about it yet. I wanted to get into today's adventure's role in the show. So today's adventure, have we talked about your guys' little role?
No, not really. We can go into a little. I think we touched on it.
Yeah.
Touched on it a
So
bit.
I know that while you guys were there, we obviously saw Liella's performance in the show, and that was an awesome performance. We also saw a little bit of Ryan in the show, a little good takes of the slow-mo. But let's get into like what you guys actually did, like what your achievements were when you were there.
Yeah, well, I'll let the ladies go first because that's gentlemanly, right?
Yeah,
and hers was epic too. I mean, it's like wait, I'm gonna overtalk real quick. We're gonna post a video of it. It's we'll go too much detail on, but it's the slow mo of it. They missed their chance, dude. I'm talking like puke, like she maced her. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not a pretty sight, and they didn't show it, and I'm happy about that. But anyway, so this was actually kind of during a time that we were also taking a break from social media, and I think we had been without anything spicy for maybe 4 or 5 months. I mean, it was a long time, and it was very last minute. I mean, we literally had like 4 or 5 days. Yes, shout out to you, but we cannot thank you enough. So we had to take COVID tests and all this stuff, and it was very last minute, so no time to prep. Of course, it was December. There's no fresh pods. We didn't know what we were doing. There's, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. Nothing was really set in stone. And then they tell us to show up at 9 a.m. We get there at 9 a.m. They fed us, breakfast, bagels and whatnot. But then everything just kind of kept changing. So it wasn't until later in the afternoon until we all finally went on. So at that point, really none of us
didn't know what
prepped
we were
very
really
well.
doing either. Too.
Yeah, and again, the plans kept changing. So
they originally had me on the pepper stage.
Yeah, and then we were gonna do like
us last minute.
We were gonna do something going against each other, just the 2 of us, husband and wife, competing against each other, and that changed. So, lo and behold,
she goes up to the pepper stage.
I also had wanted to be in a pepper eating competition since I got into the chili community. Heat 101 is actually, Heather, she's the person who really inspired me. And after I saw her with the way she eats peppers, I'm like, I want to be like that. So I've been dying to be in a pepper eating competition. So when they're like, oh, do you want to do that? I'm like, okay.
You wanted to showcase the ladies. You wanted to step up and be the Rosie the Riveter of the chili community for the ladies. But
show women you can do it too, just like Shahina. But I'm not that good. I'm still fighting my way with the pods. But anyway, it ended up, ironically, for those that have seen the show, it did reveal that the 7-Pot was the hottest pepper out of the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
That pepper was given to us in round 2, and we had to eat 2 of them. And those damn things took me out.
Not only took me out,
but it was really bad because before that, I have been really good at being able to kind of hold back, when you gag. I was getting really good at that. So I thought I'd be able to do that again this time. But when I gagged and I was going like this, it didn't hold back and it all went up my nose and in my eyes.
Yeah.
So I was sitting up there kind of paralyzed. I couldn't see. I'm
funny, yeah.
snotting. I mean, like,
You'll see.
snot profuse. I puked all over myself. I was sitting by Shahina. I didn't puke on her. I might have gotten a little bit on KTB, who was on the other side of me. But he had to come up and get me off stage. So they didn't show that.
Yeah, they showed
It
me
was
taking her off the stage, I think, in the
bad.
end of it. But man, yeah, he ran up. I ran up. It was like
It was bad.
Troy felt so bad. He's like, dude, I just got you. Like, you got hit with bear
My
mace.
whole face. So that's our inside joke when you see Troy and I talking about, get mace to the face with bear spray. Yeah, that was his 7-Pot Primo. My whole face was red. I was literally blowing chunks of pepper out of my sinus cavity. It was bad.
She was
But
in
I'm
the
happy
car.
to be there.
She was in the
I
car.
didn't do so well,
In the
but that's
bathroom.
okay.
But yeah, I mean,
All right,
Leella.
let's bring Jacob back in.
But,
There he is. Leella, do you remember the morning conversation about the pepper eating contest? Before the afternoon came, Shahina approached me, Ryan, and Leella.
I remember.
And she
that.
said, one of you guys can't do a challenge. You have to go up on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Ryan looked at each other, and we looked at Leella, and we said, you. And she already knew. And so I'll be honest, me and Ryan were chicken. Okay? So good job, sister. You took one
They
for the
refused
team.
to let me do it. They wouldn't let me do it. I was trying to petition and kept going up to people and asking and trying to get the people that were recording, come on, just let me do it. And they're like, nah, you're gonna do this. And I'm like, come on, I want to do the peppers.
That's so funny.
I'm glad it
Give credit to Grizz. Give credit to Grizz and Jared, who did a tube of terror, and they got on the stage.
Yeah. Jumped up on
That
it.
was incredible too. And everybody did great.
And
I can't believe it.
Ryan's
I did the
challenge.
nougat, 7 of those.
Nougat.
Yeah.
7 nougats.
That was
You gotta be kidding me.
Mr. Mike when they're filming Mike and I at the same time, so that was epic. I get to look over when I'm burning, and this insane guy plugging those things like one after another. He's in a zone that I'll let him talk about when he gets to his story. But wow, dude, that was epic, dude. Like
Thanks, man.
Mike Jack,
I'm actually kind of upset they only showed like small clips of him drinking all that hot sauce.
I know. I
that was
know.
insane.
And they didn't show that either. And I just have to say, I saw Shahina post a comment that it really made me tear up because it's so true. She was just saying, the people like Ryan and Mike and Whammy also completed a world record that did not get shown. The Tube of Terrors that didn't get shown. There were 5 different competitions that did not get shown. And Shahina was saying, think of all of those people that sat there that day and went through it. And then over the entire year, they had to sit there and anticipate being in the series and then to find out that your role was cut is...
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
They didn't
Paul and Shahina messaged me the day after it released and was like all apologetic and everything to me. I'm like, you don't need to be sorry. It's not about me.
No, it's not. It's about the community. It really
You
was.
don't have to apologize. I was just happy to be a part of it.
Me, people were like, "Oh man, Ryan, I wish you would have been in it more. I thought you were going to be in it more." And I'm like, "Dude, I was in it, dude."
I know. Now we're trying to convince you.
I was in it.
I swear we
If
were.
you ever see like Monsters Unit or Monsters Inc., when Mikey and
that's how Nikki gave me that meme with I was on TV.
I'm happy for what it did for the community and what it's going to do for the community moving forward.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm blessed to be a part of a project like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and we're on TV. We're all on TV every week anyway, or some of us every day, right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
honestly,
and Scoville Unit. I'll tell you, Scoville Unit was, and he's been, and all you guys have been. Scoville Unit was very humble. because I called him and I said, bro, I know you're not mad, and I know you're not. I know you're being very humble, but I'm like, I wish they would have showed you, man. Like, I wish they would have showed Chris more because he, yeah. I just even show Mike Jack kicking him out of the stall would have been great.
Well, I knew I was gonna say, but what Ryan was saying, I was laughing because the whole time that Mike Jack was doing it, I was hearing what number he was at, and I have my head in the tub going, "Yeah, Mike Jack, let's go, keep going!" Throwing up, cramping.
Yes.
And I kept going. I'm like, "All right, we're good." I went to go stand up. I'm like, "Nope, I'm going back down." Like it was bad. It was bad.
I came in
yelling, "Come on, Mike Jack, keep going. You got this." And then I heard him saying it was finished, and I'm like, "Oh crap, I got to get out of here." And I literally crawled out of the bathroom and laid on top of a stool. Like I was standing but laying on a stool for at least 40 minutes after that.
Yeah, those good times. Good times. I came
Mike
in.
Jack, I got a quick question for Mike Jack. Mike Jack, how many of those Scoville Slammers did you end up drinking?
So in the show they said I did 20, but I actually did 22.
That's
see?
right.
They can't even get a simple number right in Hollywood, man.
I know, right? I think maybe they got confused because the plan was to do 20, and then once they did 20, then they just had 2 extra ones. They're like, Johnny was like, "Oh, I got 2 more if you want to do 2 more."
Yeah, there
right?
was a bunch.
He doesn't need to live for the next 6 to 12 hours. It's fine.
Yeah.
They hit Mike Jack with 20 was the goal, but your personal goal is 21. And then he did one more. Then they said, but then you got Johnny Scoville here. You got to try to impress him. It's his chug or something crazy like that. I remember. Yeah, that was hilarious, man. You killed it, Mike. You killed it.
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know I still have the chipped tooth from the Killer Queen 2.0.
Oh man,
I left it there as a reminder.
Ping! I heard that thing bounce off your tooth too, dude.
It's literally from the bottom of my tooth all the way up to the gum. The front.
I did run out and grab more for him because they were like, "Mike is in the zone."
I kind of want
They
to
were like, "Can you do
also,
two more,
I
Mike?"
haven't really had a chance because my phone's been messing up. I want to kind of get into my storyline too because I did get a pretty good storyline, and I want to say I'm humble. I'm humble and I'm honored, and I will say this: when I was approached by Mr. Brian Scope about a year and a half ago, I want, and I'm going to tell the full truth. If you're watching, you're getting some behind the scenes stuff. I was approached by Brian Scope and Joaquin Cameron, the producer, and Brad, the producer, and I was referred to them. And without this person, none of this would have been possible for me. I was referred to them by none other than the UK Chili Queen herself, who decided to give them my name and let them know that I was a pretty interesting person. But you have to understand, when she told me this, like, hey, I gave my name to some Hollywood Hulu people that are doing a show, I thought it was going to be some college kid with a little camcorder and a guy following him around with a little.
That's not what this was.
That's not what it was, man. This was a multi-million-dollar
it was a whole
project.
Hollywood production, yeah.
And I just remember, I just want to let everyone know that obviously some of the parts of the show are scripted. Obviously, I'm not no Brad Pitt. I don't know how to act. We try our best, but
real.
I mean, but most of it is real. My interview where I'm sitting down talking, that's all genuine and real from my heart. But I just want to say this, and 2 things that go together on my story. Number 1, the only thing I agree with that Johnny Scoville has been saying in the last couple of days, other than the Pepper X thing, which I think is interesting, but I want to say that he posted a video saying that this show is not made for the chili community. And I started thinking about that, and I was like, you know what? He's absolutely right. Because if it was made for the chili community, it just didn't portray the chili community in the right way. So this show was a quick glimpse into the life of chilies and competitive eaters and sauce growers and sauce makers and stuff like that. But also, I didn't ask for this. I just want to let people know that I never asked for this. I was approached by the company, and I had no idea my part was going to be this big. This was Brian's This was one man's vision. This whole show was one man's vision. And his name is Brian Scope. So if you hated the show, blame him. If you loved the show, blame him. I loved the show. I think Brian did a masterful piece. And I'm not just saying that to blow my own horn and because I got a part or like that. But I thought the show was great. And I kind of had to step back and put myself outside the world of a chili head and say I didn't know anything about the chili community. And I would have absolutely thought it was interesting the way it goes. Like the connection between eating chilies and hot stuff and that endorphin dump between addiction, I believe needed to be stated.
Yeah.
It's a true fact. I mean,
yeah,
100%.
You get in this euphoric state after eating so much hot stuff. We all know it's to be true. You know, I mean, it's not a secret. Well, I guess it isn't anymore.
You can put an interesting spin on
now, don't
this.
get me wrong. I want everyone also to know that not everybody here is a recovering drug addict that had a hard life.
Not by any means.
Not
I'm a wing
everybody
addict.
here. Now there are humble people here who just, there's two types of people in the chili community, and I've come to learn this. Number one is your former addicts, basically, who needs that rush and that high. Hello. Number two, the people that didn't have a drug problem, they're just really fucking passionate about what we do.
And that's everyone else.
That's it. They're just they have a passion unlike any other, and they can't live without it because they're not addicted to it because they don't have that addictive personality. It's just a passion, and they love what they do.
Hell yeah!
I was saying you could take all of this. You were saying it was like a little bit of everything with the chili community kind of deal. You could realistically turn it into it's like making a hot sauce. You have so many different ingredients that go into making a hot sauce. So many different elements. Put all a little bit together. Everything has its own individual taste. Put it together, it makes one big thing. That's kind of what this series was. They took a little bit of everything, sprinkled it together, let it cook, and there you go. You got Superhots.
Honestly, if you're watching this,
oh man,
Texas Hotspot right now, if you're watching our live thing from what if you were introduced from the show, here's a bunch of info for you. Chase and Capsaicin, Capsaicin Crew. All right. For the love of hot sauce, right? Those are three groups that you can join right now and get even more in depth.
Nothing but cap.
Spice. Yeah. Nothing but cap. There are so many groups, so much. There's so much out there. If you're just now watching from Hulu, you're interested in it. Reach out to any one of us. Literally, reach out to me. Reach out to Zach, Midge.
Reach out to all of us. You know the streets.
Anybody. Anybody in here.
Gary.
Reach out. We would love to talk stuff with you guys.
Win chicken.
That's my message. Spread the chili love. Spread the chili love, man.
Amen. The general himself has arrived, Mr. Gary. How you doing, sir? The general of the wrecking crew.
Thanks, Ryan. I can't believe he said that.
We got high brass in the house, guys. Well, you guys
yeah. I didn't know you were going to join us. It's a pleasure to meet you and get the chance to sit down with you finally.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I would have been here sooner, but I had to eat, y'all.
No problem. It's great to have you, man.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Man,
don't let me interrupt y'all. I'm just listening.
I got to meet Gary.
What's your opinion on the show?
On the show, well, there's some stuff that I hated to see get left out. I'm only up to episode 6 because my wife won't let me watch it by myself. And so our schedules have to fit together. And so I'm told, Chris, your thing wasn't in there? That's bad.
Mine? No. Oh, both of ours? No.
Wow.
Neither is Ryan's.
Or mine.
Yeah.
No joke. And I got some criticism because I was talking about it, and I was only talking about me on my channel, but it's not portraying me trying to do that. But you did touch on it, and I'll say the same thing. That it's pretty much common knowledge, and I think everybody can agree with me on this. Not just because it's me, but even if it was anybody, like Bull Cow, Mike Jack, Ryan, Brandon, anybody, The fact that this show was based around finding the hottest pepper, and the 7-pot Primo ended up being the hottest pepper come the end of the show, that a world record was broken eating that hot pepper. How was that not used?
I know.
It didn't make any sense. It's not just because it was me that did it, but it's just a simple fact. Is that what that show ended up being about? Finding the world's hottest pepper. And it ended up being that pot. And it ended up 69 of them ended up getting eaten during the recording of that. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me either.
I know, man. I would have ate 70.
Because literally everybody pushed their limits to make that show badass. All these records got broken.
But like I said, guys,
so
the show
good,
was
though.
not made for us.
No, it was not made for that.
Yeah.
And that's the point I said when I was talking. I was saying this wasn't about that. This was showing what it takes to grow the path of a pepper creator to get that to that next level of creating a sauce that gets international attention from a big chain such as Church's Chicken. Like that was what it was about. It was the quest, and it wasn't about us competing and just eating peppers or doing chug challenges or nougats or any of that. It wasn't about any of that. And they ended up just throwing bits and pieces of it in there.
There was a lot of pepper eating though, so I'm honestly surprised.
And the reason the pepper eating was thrown in there was for the purpose of Shahina. And I'm not saying take a shot, but I think it was more focused around her competitions of going 90s, going for the road to 100 matches. You know what I mean? That's why that was put in there. I think that could sum that up. And again, that's not me taking a shot or anything like that. That's why I would think that's the only reason that the pepper competition, that one was spotlighted, because there was 2 pepper competitions in it. And they showed a lot more of the second one than they did the first one. And that first one was for the actual belt.
Well, maybe that'll fit in season 2, right?
There's a lot of that.
And like people even said, they did leave stuff out. And the clarification thing, and this is just from a standpoint of being one of those people on the stage with Brandon, Midge, Goot, like there were 4 people left in that final round. That speed round was to the wire. It was to the wire.
I was there, man. Yeah.
And they didn't talk about Bat Pants being there. It was the champion and Mike Jack were left over. There was 4 people on the stage, and it was down to the wire. There was a lot of energy in that scene that did not get used.
Intense, yeah.
I will say this, that something that's also was taken out of context. It was never a matter of between me and Mike Jack.
Yeah.
Ever.
No. No.
Not even close. I don't know why.
It's like me versus Scoville unit.
That's not what he said before the competition.
Yeah, I was like, that kind of caught me off guard when they were like Mike Jack versus underdog Zach Goot. I said, no, there's no verses there, but
but again, it's that simple fact is I'm okay with it. I was perfectly fine with what they did. Like they needed to tell a story. They needed it to work for their story. Like this is them telling the story.
Right.
It would have been a lot different if it was one of us doing it. It would have been a whole lot different. But it was just what they ended up doing. And again, I'm perfectly fine with it.
I think that's the thing, Chris. Brian's the storyteller. You know, he's a really good storyteller, and I just thought it worked. You know, I hate to. Are you not in there at all?
No, I was just background noise. My ass crack got more time than my face.
Yeah.
You should have been. Man.
It's Mrs. Bocow.
No, I just want to say this, that she wasn't in any of the filming, but she was invited out to the market, but she didn't go because it was 20 degrees out, and she was staying home and taking care of both kids, and one of our kids was very sick at the time. So shout out to the NC Chili Queen, Mrs. Bocow.
And we're talking about background shout outs and that, and Bocow makes a good point. There's always a better half when it comes to this. And Mike Jack has Jamie Jack. You have Anna. You have Mrs. Bocow. You have Lee. And everybody's wives. And then Mrs. Scullion. Hi. Mrs. Scullion, Beth. You may not have seen Beth a lot, but I'm guaranteeing you, besides the people talking in the microphones, she was the only other person you heard in all those recordings.
Yeah, I heard her.
You literally could pick out at least 24 times where you heard her screaming, "Go, go!" And you could feel her energy through the microphone. Like she was in the background screaming.
You want a Johnny Mint?
I remember when I was doing my challenge, I could hear it.
Let's talk about.
Will it take? Do I like them? I don't like mint.
Let's talk about someone else who didn't get any screen time in the show. That I believe should have gotten some screen time. So let's give him a little bit of screen time right now.
I like a good cold pickle, people.
In the building.
Hey guys, Mrs. Boca's gonna try a junior mint, a Johnny mint. She never tried one
Oh
before.
yeah,
There you
try
go,
Johnny Man. We're getting spicy already. I was waiting for it. Are we gonna start getting spicy?
I'm not a mint person, but I am a chocolate person.
Those are good.
Those
Those
That's
are
the first time trying one.
They're so good. I love those things.
Oh yeah, these, if
Hey
you
guys,
haven't
what?
had the Johnny Mints, go check out.
I
the
guess I
Johnny
am a mint
Mints.
person.
I need to get some Gooters. Wait,
Ah, yeah,
those
you
things-
do.
I
Dude,
know.
yeah, I need to get those. I need to
I
order.
know. We just
If you
ordered
haven't-
with Harvest.
I'm gonna order again though, man.
I'm gonna add those in with my my next purchase. I have a big PO.
Are you gonna
coming
get some
in.
Gooter?
He's sending me a bag, yeah, a box of them, yeah.
You gotta get some Gooters, people.
You got to get your
Everyone's
Gooters.
got Gooter. It's watching it now.
Hello,
Gooters,
everybody.
condiments, you name it, you gotta get it.
Get over to Hellfire. Buy your hoodie too.
Uncle Bull Cow.
Oh my gosh, these are good. And buy Johnny Mint.
Coming
These
at
things are really
ya.
good.
They are
Oh, those
good.
are the
They're
bomb.
better than I remember.
I actually have a funny story about the
Junior Mints,
Johnny
please.
Mints. So I bring
my
stuff
gosh,
with me to
they're good.
work all the time, and my boss is a big chili person. He loves trying everything I try. I gave him a box. So there's two parts to the story. I gave him the box, and he ate one, and he inhaled while he was chewing it.
Oh no.
And instantaneously turned red and then started hiccuping like crazy and couldn't talk for like 20 minutes. And then right
Did he,
after that, the following day, he gave the box back to me and said, "This is too much for me." He's like, "I appreciate it." So I gave the box to my brother-in-law. So my brother-in-law actually sat and ate the entire box while he was at work on an empty stomach, and messaged me at 9 o'clock and said, "What did you do to me? I can't get off the bathroom floor. I've been here for 2 hours. I'm cramping so bad right now. I've never had cramps before." I said, "Well, you didn't eat, did you?" He's like, "No, I haven't eaten. I didn't eat since that morning." He's like, "I was literally walking around with the baby. He's like, I had to hand the baby off to my wife." He's like, for two and a half hours, I was on the bathroom floor crying because I was cramping so bad.
Welcome to the
They're not terribly
I
hot,
only
but
ate soup.
if you eat an entire box on an empty stomach, you're gonna jack yourself up.
Yeah. Same thing with Gooters. Do not eat an entire box on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Actually, can I be honest?
I was
Gooters are
literally
hotter
about to
than
eat that
Johnny
entire
Mints.
box because I wasn't thinking. I'm glad I didn't because I just had soup and nothing else.
They're a slow burner too.
Yeah, now Gooters is hotter than Johnny Mints. Sorry, Johnny Scoville, but mine are hotter. My nuts are hotter than yours.
I'm excited to try them. I'm excited because I like the
So
original.
look, real quick, I want to get into something. We're approaching the 1 hour mark. Friday Night Fire was designed to last an hour, but we always go over if we're having a good time. So it looks like we're going to go over the hour mark today because we're having a good time. We're talking about the show. But I thought we would get things. We got 26 people still in the house. We appreciate everybody walking. How's my service right now, guys? Does it look all right?
You're good.
All right, so I'm going to just jump right into it. I'm going to be doing a League of Fire challenge here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Nice.
So what I'm going to do
You want me to keep
is
the time for you?
I'm going to see.
We're not
yeah,
gonna. We're gonna pass. I already had peppers and some primo.
All right, now I know you guys are all tiny, and I'm sorry that you're all tiny, but it's just for a couple minutes while I do this challenge.
No, do your thing,
Okay,
man.
so what I got here is some popcorn to enjoy. This is the Devil's Heat popcorn challenge. Is my service still?
Oh, I
good?
didn't
You
know
guys
about
see me?
Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good.
All right, just
Oh,
Tip your camera up a little bit.
okay. We're gonna tip the
Yeah,
camera up a
sorry.
little bit. All right, so
There you go.
if somebody could really quickly go check out the rules for this challenge for me because I don't really know them.
Oh
That'd
shit!
be
I got
so
you, Zach.
cool.
Hold on.
Which one is it?
It's
So
a
real quick,
it's a 3 or 4 minute afterburn.
it's a what?
I think it's a 3 or 4 minute afterburn, but you just eat it all at once, and then you just put a timer for 5 minutes to be safe, or 4 minutes.
Yeah, we'll just chill out.
Yeah, I think
It
it's.
takes
I
a
think
minute.
Swing it. No, let's get it. We'll get it for you. Hold on. We're looking real quick for you, buddy. Hold on.
I'm looking
All right, so real
too.
quick, I want to give everybody, if you don't know how a League of Fire challenge goes down, this is how it goes down. You go ahead, you visit leagueoffire.com, and they have a bunch of challenges there, or you can visit the individual companies that make the products. They usually have it up on their website. This is actually created by the International Popcorn Company in New Jersey.
I got the rules.
Got
and
it.
they have the Devil's Heat original. They have the Devil's Heat 2.0, and they have the Devil's Heat 3.0. But today we're going to start off by doing the original Devil's Heat. I'm going to enjoy
It
some
says
popcorn
3
along.
minutes.
Open the bag,
3-minute
consume the whole
afterburn, real
bag,
quick.
3-minute afterburn.
So once you purchase your League of Fire challenge, first you want to go ahead and make a League of Fire profile. You need to submit the points. Once you buy your challenge, you need to read off your League of Fire disclaimer just to release anything. Or if you're a subscriber to League of Fire, you can show your disclaimer bypass. I don't have it with me, so I'm going to read this real quick. I, Zachary Goot, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product right here or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Devil's Heat Popcorn Challenge. Inside this, you got your popcorn, corn syrup, cane sugar, Trinidad scorpion peppers. You got your scorpion pepper in this. You need to keep the challenge on screen at all times when you're doing it. So
Hey,
make sure
just go straight out of the bag, Zach, and show me an empty bag at the end.
That's all I'm going to do. So we're going to
And
open it up.
I'll press play as soon as you show me an empty bag, empty mouth.
All right. Do I have a time limit to eat this or just eat it?
No, just
Eat it in 3 minutes.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the popcorn, real quick, I just want to show you before I start eating it. The popcorn,
They're
real
good.
quick, is it's actually a big piece of popcorn. So here we go, scorpion pepper popcorn. Here we go.
They're really good.
Get it, good. Get it.
Talk about the flavor of that, because I thought it was tasty.
Wow. Wow,
Right?
that's
So, it's like a treat. The level one's like a treat.
Guys, it's sweet.
Mm.
It's the most delicious popcorn I've ever had in my entire life, I think.
The level 2 is not so much a treat. That's a real challenge.
See, I'm a sucker for a good tasting challenge. If the challenge tastes good, I'm pretty happy about it.
Oh yeah, old Agnes. Shout out to old Agnes.
From the League of Fire that it wasn't good though. I'm impressed as far as that goes because it's better than anything you get from a store. You typically.
Mm-hmm. They're quality products. I mean, they're small batch stuff that we're getting these challenges. These are passionate makers that are making this stuff.
Yeah, for real. I don't think people understand, like, when you get something like that, it's like it's made with a lot of love.
Yeah. It's passion and everything that
It's
goes
warming my mouth up pretty good, but I can really feel it in the back of my throat.
What's your heat level at? Like a 2 or 3, huh?
That's what she said. No, it's delicious, guys. It's a sweet. It has a nice sweet, almost like a kettle corn.
Yeah.
And the scorpion pepper is very, very noticeable.
Prominent.
Ray just dousing it like that. You're gonna get some pow in the eyes. Watch. And it's not gonna be like
the chicharron.
It won't be like in Superhot. And you're like, I like it, man. You're gonna be burning. That was hilarious. I think, man. You get pow in your eye in the show, and you're like,
That was way funnier in person. When he did it in person, that was hilarious.
Yeah. I loved it, man. I thought it was epic. Dude. I was like, yes. I get it in my eyes every time I make
close
sauce. So I always mention stuff in my eyes.
All
So
right. Empty bag.
I put peppers in my eyes on purpose once, like an idiot.
Show me an empty mouth, and we'll start this timer, bud. Gotcha.
Now I gotta wait 3 minutes. Yeah, that was absolutely delicious. It was just sweet. My mouth's on like it's probably at like a 2, maybe. It's not that hot. I know that.
And there you go. You're dumping that bag in your mouth. You didn't learn on filming Superhot.
Yeah, no. I honestly, there was actually way more footage of me freaking out. They just didn't include all of it.
When Brandon did the Devil's Heat 2, and I had already done one before, but it was like a month earlier. And me and her were watching the TV of Brandon doing it. I had 2 bags. I said, I'm going to do 2 of them. She seen how lit Brandon got off of 1 bag, and she looked at me and she said, you ain't doing 2. And I guess what? I failed. I did 1 and tapped out.
I just got blinkered in my eyes just the other day. I just forgot that I hadn't washed my hands after I eat, and I touched both my eyes with both hands, and they both had hot sauce on them. And I was walking around the house blind and knocking stuff over, yelling. And then Uncle Bull Cow got up to use the bathroom and tripped over the stuff that I knocked down while I was blind, and he got like a bone bruise and started screaming. And so it was kind of a weird 60 seconds.
Oh,
Dang.
man. I've been there.
That's actually kind of hot, to be honest with you. I think it's ramping up to about a 3 or a 4 on my scale.
Wow, man. I can see your eyes. You look like you're tearing
Yeah,
up.
my eyes are starting to water up.
Mhm.
Well, guess
So
what, dude?
It's a slow builder, which I can appreciate.
Mhm.
You are.
I was wondering if it was going to build.
You know
You're
what?
officially
They say
7 subscribers
if your
away
mouth-
now.
If your
How
mouth
many?
is spicy and on fire, just press your tongue to the top of your roof of your mouth.
Yeah,
Yep. That's a good tip, Zach. Great tip, bud.
Takes it away immediately.
When you said when you're really on fire, put your tongue in your roof of your mouth.
Yeah, push it real
Yeah,
hard.
press really hard.
It
It
will
works?
take the heat away immediately. Definitely.
Immediately.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Dang.
Give it a try.
Nice.
Hey, let us know how that works.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know how that works out for you.
No, don't do that.
Oh, wait. Do that.
Please. We're evil, but we're caring.
We
We're caring.
talked about how that before in one of our previous shows that was one of my methods of helping me train was doing
Push your-
mixture
Yeah, and push your tongue and
and
hurt yourself more.
holding my tongue to the top of my roof and pushing it for as long as I could. Like it'll even take your breath away. It gets pretty intense.
Yeah, try it at home.
It is a good training method. It really is.
Yeah, you look like you're burning pretty good, Zach. You look like you got it.
I capped out at maybe a 4.
Okay, that's not bad.
Well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, yeah, it's got scorpion pepper all over the popcorn. It's delicious. And there we go.
Hell yeah,
Woo!
man.
You win, bud.
4 points for the board. 4 points. 4 points. Good job, brother.
I love
Yeah,
this
man,
little
it's good to get
timer.
some points.
Flip it.
Appreciate you guys.
Has anyone
Does
noticed
anybody
anyone
else have
signing
anything
up for?
spicy? You got there, Scoville unit.
I always got something on the back. This is the Mad Bull Cow Butterscotch Bark from Harvest 912 and Uncle Bull Cow. This is going to be what I'm going to do. Let me
You
pull
got
up the.
some timer? I'll put you on. I'll get your timer going.
I got a timer here. I just got to grab the rules for it.
You got your own timer? All right, bud. I don't care.
Yes, sir. I do.
I'll just
Let me
go
find
over
this.
Has
here.
anyone noticed anybody signing up for League of Fire? Some more new people?
I haven't heard anything
I
yet.
haven't seen. Well, I've seen a bunch of people join in, but not people doing challenges yet. We'll see, I guess.
Trying to
Man,
find a rule
challenges
for
are
this.
always fun. It's always fun to push yourself.
Yeah, buddy.
Mike, Jack, you gonna be doing anything spicy with us tonight?
Yeah, I got a couple things here. Yeah.
All right. How about you today's adventure?
Yes, Ryan is going and getting it. We're just gonna do a quick tinky.
All right.
All right.
I got the rules here.
Well, he is.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna try it, so I can't.
So this is the same. It's pretty much always the same rules for people that don't know League of Fire rules. A lot of it's the same. It's just burn times and stuff. Any challenge you do, you cannot take it off the screen while you're eating it. You cannot. It has to be sealed when you go to open it. No food or drinks or any editing or anything like that. It's the same for all that. But for the side rules on this, after consuming the entire thing and showing an empty mouth, it's a 4-minute burn time. These are worth 3 points. So I got my timer here. 3 minutes on, 4-minute burn. Right? Is that what it said? 4 minute? I don't know. I forgot already, and I just read it. All right, I'm opening it.
Good luck, buddy. I haven't had this yet. Is it delicious, Uncle Bull Cow?
He's not in here. I haven't actually done it yet.
Wow.
You smell peppers as soon as you
Wait.
open it.
I think I did have a
Cheers.
little nibble, but it was barely. I didn't really get the full
It
bite.
looks
Let's
amazing.
do a butterscotch.
It's delicious.
It looks
Yeah.
amazing. I'll just say that it looks scrumptious, bro.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is it hard? Like
What is that white on top? Just nougat, right?
It's an easy one. Alexa, stop. It's easy peasy. It's easier than the peppermint bark because it doesn't have the candy cane and it doesn't have the peppermint to help push the burn. So it's actually smoother.
Is it a white chocolate on top or what?
Yeah, you got one? Okay, I see now. Who's that? Scoville Unit? Scoville Unit loves it. You only had it after a chug, though. Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, I did those chugs the other day and then did one of these.
Man, I'm gonna have to get some of these new challenges coming out. I've been missing out.
Brandon, I have an extra one. I'll send it with your label.
Hell yeah, bud. I appreciate that, man. That looks freaking
So,
amazing.
real quick, Scoville Unit, what kind of peppers are in that?
It's I grew them. Hold on, I'll tell them. No, I'm just kidding. I did. It was
Bolkow Superhot mix. Caramel Primatale,
Yeah,
7
caramel
pot chocolate, Death Spiral, and Peach Reaper.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, buddy.
It's very, very tasty. It's the blend mix was phenomenal. I couldn't believe how good it came out.
Yeah, I like their bark. I like their bark so much I have a world record for it.
Yeah, when you get like a special mix of peppers, it just comes out right, you know? That's something special.
I think it makes it hotter too.
Bro,
when,
those pie peppers you sent for the crisp? Oh my god, dude.
I don't know. I don't know which Chris you're talking about.
No, there's there's two of us.
You just easily polished that off. It's got 4 of the hottest peppers in the world in it.
Yeah,
Brandon, that was all peppers from our garden.
Hell yeah, that's what a
Scoville
good
unit
collab
is
needs, man.
Scoville unit is Chris, and then Bolkow is Bolkow. That'd be
Hey, Midge, what are you going to be doing spicy tonight?
You know me, man. Nothing.
Nothing. And I want to remind people, Midge holds a chili eating belt, and he's not doing anything spicy. There it is. Set the time.
4-minute timer set.
Yeah, I haven't really been burning either.
Midge has not been burning, and Midge has only eaten a little bit of sun chips today.
Ooh, yes. I gotta.
Hey, Midge, you want to tell the people about your rematch coming up?
No.
Oh, okay.
The rematch is now? I mean, it's soon?
No.
Oh, I guess not.
I mean, I could tell you whatever. It's fine. So one of the guys in my my Sacramento Road to Belt match is
calling you out.
He's upset that he did not win.
He's calling you out.
He's calling me out. He said he wants a rematch, and I told him okay. And he's like, "All right, put your belt on the table." I said, "No, I'm not putting that belt on the table. That belt is for League of Fire, and
right,
you know, that's I earned that shit, you know."
Right. Yeah, that's
yeah. He's it's something else, you know. It's
I'm gonna be the first person to say this, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble for it because we all know I like to say things and post things I'm not supposed to. But anyways, everybody will get over it if I am not supposed to. But anyways, just so we're aware, I'm going to be the rule enforcer for the Tampa belt match.
Oh,
good.
Great.
Nice.
Good. I think there needs to be
What is that? So you're like a pepper bouncer now?
So I'm going to be keeping an eye on the drilling, the spitting,
the
coughing, all that stuff, making sure if there's a speed round that the peppers are completely eaten, all that. Just someone that knows what's going on, because I'm not competing. I'm going down there for moral support and to trash talk, because that's what I do.
Trash talk.
It's a good idea to have someone watching all that.
Hey, Gary. Gary, late for work, wants to know if you're going to eat a 7-pot.
Hey, Jason.
I ate them all.
Today. No thanks.
Not today.
You know you got some mash in the refrigerator. Get a spoonful.
Oh, hey, Chris, I'll just say I think that's a good idea because I seen what happened down in Texas with Farmer Jay, and you know, if that can be avoided, then that is great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and again, anybody that's going to be there, if someone spits something up or chokes, it's in the rules. It's the part of a competition. It's not. I didn't mean to or anything like that. It has to have what's the word I'm looking for? It has to have some
There's a
Sustainability
clear
in the
line.
rules.
Yeah,
Like
there's a
there
clear
has to,
line
it has
that
to be
needs to be
enforced.
made.
They
Yep.
can't just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, just keep going," kind of thing. It's a competition. It's to earn a right to compete for another
the
belt.
sport will benefit from an official. I agree, dude.
Well, yeah, like Ryan from today's adventure in San Diego. A little piece of pepper came out of his mouth, and he
coughed and he caught
own.
himself, and he said,
He
"Shit!"
stopped on his own. He walked off.
Yep,
He's like,
and he
"Shit."
he
I felt
he
like I couldn't
knew,
go
you
on.
know, that's one of the rules. He knew. And man, hey, I don't know if anyone's told you this, but I applaud you for that, dude. That it takes a lot of balls to not, to have the,
Thank you.
What do you call
integrity to do that.
Integrity, yeah, to pour yourself
Intestinal
out like that.
fortitude.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, because honestly,
got left?
I don't think
Over a
any of the
minute?
judges saw it.
Nope.
And I mean, we saw it standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, nobody. I don't think anybody would have really caught that. And you, I mean, even I think you actually caught it in your hand.
No, but that's not a slide on
10
Farmer
seconds,
Day
guys,
at all,
10
though,
seconds.
because
No,
in
yeah,
the heat
yeah.
of the moment,
Yeah.
shit be spitting, coughing. You be trying to keep that shit in as much as you can. It's
Time.
hard.
It is,
So,
man. And
yeah.
I feel
Who's
like that
next?
would have been mine, see if I didn't cough.
What do y'all do about the pepper still being in your mouth? Because I did the only second pepper eating competition I ever did, and you're supposed to not have it in your mouth anymore at the end.
Right.
It's not like they can see inside of your mouth. So I eliminated myself once because the pepper, because I had just a little bit inside my mouth that I hadn't swallowed. But like, I'm sure other people probably did. But I mean, like, it's confusing. I don't understand some of the stuff.
For speed,
some of the
for
etiquette.
speed rounds, for the final speed round, you have to show it in your
Majority of
mouth
the
for it to be
pepper needs-
official.
Yeah, the majority.
Yeah,
of
I was doing. Okay, yeah, I forgot. You open your mouth. In North Carolina, the competition is like it's not very. It's not
totally
as a.
Yeah.
It's not ran as well, and you didn't know. You don't open your mouth for it.
Yeah, it's a totally different beast there. I should have won that one this year too. I got second in that one, but that was different. Yeah, it was.
I think we should crush this now while we're talking about this. When it comes to competitions, there's a lot of blowback about speed rounds. When you are competing for anything, you have to be prepared for any situation. You have to be. Doesn't matter if it's endurance or speed round. If you're competing, if that's the rules, that's the rules. You want to have your own rules, make your own competition.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's that?
Oh, shell shock, bro! One of the
Oh,
coolest.
tell him about it, Mike. Jack, tell him
labels.
about it.
One of the coolest.
Oh
labels.
yeah. I've tried this on here before, right?
It's the good stuff.
Yeah, you have,
Good
Mike.
stuff.
Yeah, man. It's just the good stuff, man.
That
Get
is
it
one
out
of
of the-
my favorite
now.
labels Zach's
Get
ever
it.
done. It hits home, man.
Whoa.
Get it, Mike. It's not coming.
All right. Here,
I had to put mine in the microwave for a few seconds to use it the last
Shaker.
time I used it.
Yeah, give her the good
I
old.
like the
Man,
nut
I don't know if it's coming
Mike
out.
Jack. It was so funny.
So that's a white chocolate.
All right.
Cake.
We're gonna get a tool
Birthday
here, but I got
shell.
something else.
Hard shell or whatever.
Oh, we got Mike.
I'm gonna try that in a sec.
What, you got? What else do you got, Mike?
He's got
Have
something.
you guys seen this one before?
Mike Jack.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad.
Yay.
My
Yes.
bottle's already all empty.
Days Adventure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, dude, Brandon, to win you over is a non-pineapple.
Oh man.
That's amazing.
So yeah, that bottle's gone, by the way.
wow.
Delicious. Yeah,
Man,
my
here we go.
favorite
All right, so
pineapple
this is
sauce.
Well, let's try a small
today's
sample here.
today's adventure.
I'm excited to
Ryan
see
and
this.
Liella, go ahead and explain what's in that.
Oh yeah, this is
What is it?
This is my special blend. It's pretty straight up. First, you're gonna see in this pineapple. It's the first ingredient in that, and then you're gonna have pineapple habanero mash. So the blend on this is heavy on the mash. And I didn't spare any expense on this. We didn't. That is. Source the best ingredients. Everybody says that, but dude, I night and day meticulously went over this. Endorphin Farms is the one that manufactured this recipe for me. So, dude, we really tirelessly. So
Pineapple habanero mash.
you got the pineapple, you got the habanero mash, you got
Go ahead,
cilantro
Mike. What you
and lime
think?
juice. real simple, but it's a balance, man, that I usually went over her 8, dude, I would not have been able to balance that the way I did.
You
What
can
do you
tell when
think?
somebody puts time into about if you have few ingredients, you need to make sure that they're all right. You know what I mean?
So what do you think about that, Mike?
Great job, guys.
Thank
It
you.
it is a good one. I think you taste more of the like the habanero off the get go and the puree in that, but it's got kind of like a pineapple juice kind of flavor, like aftertaste sort of thing. So yeah, it's good. It's for a habanero sauce. It's like hot. It's like a hot habanero. So on the hotter end of the habanero sauces for sure. It's a really good sauce.
I also have that sauce. I'm gonna wait to do its own video because it's special to me.
Man, I'm excited, dude. All the love that we've gotten for that. It's overwhelming. It's so humbling.
It's
and,
amazing.
man, there's so much
Bringing
love.
back the shell shocked.
So much went into that. It's just like it's so crazy to see it like from something you're making in your kitchen, right? And you're sitting there, and then next thing you know, like, man, you're like, I'm all in. Screw it. You throw the dart at the board, man. You know, shout out.
Yeah, baby. Look at that. Good to the last drop.
Nice little chopstick here.
Yeah, I made this with it's an ice cream coating. It's a magic shell you put on ice cream.
Yeah.
And this was the original prototype before the ice cream challenge. It's birthday cake flavor.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. But it also has
it's like the most unique hot sauce for sure. It's like birthday cake
always,
hot sauce.
It's fantastic.
Zach always got the most unique hot sauces, like
Worcestershire was really good.
Sauce or Bubba Goot.
The Bubba Goot
cocktail sauce. Oh man, Zach's always coming out with some bangers.
There we go. Now it's coming.
Yeah, I got, oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's nice and thick.
Oh
Look at that. It's like icing. It's like an icing hot sauce.
So,
but it hardens on top of ice cream into like a waxy shell.
Yeah, we tried that once. It's really good on ice cream.
Hey, Jason knows what's up in the comments. Jason knows what's up in the comments over here.
Yeah, he really wants Gutella.
He really, really wants that, man.
Oh,
that'd be good. Ruthie, you're right.
Gutella sauce. So yeah, man.
That's
so good. It's like candy. It's like candy.
It's like candy with a little spicy kick.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you get the.
You should
you get the spice in your throat after.
Good. You should do another round of that.
It's got a good kick to it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get Brandon Collins up next to burn with us.
Brandon, yeah.
Honey Badger.
What you got, man? Yeah.
Guys.
What's up?
You see the new?
I love that.
Brandon, you were saying before about the personal mixes of powders and that. It'd be really cool if there was like a chili crisp or something that had that in it, you know?
Okay, hey, so real quick, I would do a little shameless plug for me and Chris Scoville unit over here. We just collaborated on a chili crisp. If you don't know anything about my chili crisp, it's
the bomb.
Reviews are in, guys. It's one of the best chili crisps out there.
No, it's the best. Not one of them.
Not just my opinion. Ask anyone else. I mean,
I've had 7 or 8 different chili crisps, and yours is tenfold better.
Yeah. So me and Chris, I hit up Chris. I wanted to do a collab with America's belt holder over here. He's a I look up to him. He's a peer of mine, and I camaraderie and all that. So I hit him up. I knew he grew some wicked peppers. He had some pods saved up. So he sent me this a red Superhot mix, and then he sent me these what is it, a Thai chili?
Thai chili.
Some Thai chili, like a big old thing of Thai chili. I added that into my regular crisp recipe, and I'll tell you the flavor of the peppers.
Oh, look.
It hit either him or me up if you want to try that. Anyway, let's get into this.
Mike Jack's cat was a fan of me. He was showing off his butt on screen.
So if you guys don't know anything about Harvest 912, you need to get your head out of the rocks because they are like one of the coolest what do you call it? Company or I don't know,
Yeah,
company,
they're a
right?
company.
Nonprofit organization.
They're a nonprofit organization.
They're a nonprofit organization. Okay, all of the proceeds from any of the sauces, challenges, any of the spicy stuff that they do goes straight towards their nonprofit organization, which they help to foot the homeless. They clean feet and give shoes to homeless people, veterans. It's amazing. Actually, I should have put the shirt on. I just got a badass Harvest 912 veteran, U.S. veteran shirt. I'm a veteran. Zach's a veteran. We support Harvest 912. This is one of their sauces they did, Death by Chocolate. This is the sauce that goes with the challenge, right? They made a
Hey, what's in that sauce, buddy?
So they made a Death by Chocolate challenge too. This is the actual sauce, though. It's more of a table sauce. So
what kind of peppers are in that?
we got water, vinegar, tomatoes, carrots, garlic, onion, lime juice, sesame oil, salt, Death Ridge peppers, chocolate Primotali peppers. Hey, there's Jacob Deathridge. Those are your peppers in here, bro.
This is the challenge version.
Cool shit. That yeah. So no preservatives.
That's the man right there.
No artificial coloring or flavoring. Amazing. Okay, let's it smells just so amazing. It's a garlic forward, right?
It's hot.
It's umami, right?
As their pamphlet says, the Harvest 912 mission is to deliver foot care, new footwear, and essential services, and the love of God in those in need, changing lives one soul at a time.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, let's get into this. The consistency is spot on, exactly what I like. So, all right.
That. He's eating Harvest number 2.
That hits, man. So it's garlic, and then like immediately after the garlic, you get this Death Ridge fucking
uppercut.
Uppercut. That is hot. That's got a good amount of heat to it, but the flavor, it's very savory, which I like, man. It is hot.
Hold on, we just had someone in through the guest room. Let me pull them in real quick.
I like a good cold pickle, people.
Cold pickle.
Pickle time. Pickle.
Hey, I'm just gonna end this. This is a 10 out of 10 flavor. I want to put it on some bread, like a garlic bread, and make it a spicy garlic bread.
That is a really good song.
Hit up Harvest 912. They rock. And
good. Here's the challenge version of that.
Spread their mission or whatever.
Oh, cool.
The challenge version.
Is that a double?
Is that for sale at your store, Chris?
No, I actually asked Harvest 912 if they'd let me sell their products, and they told me that they can't because of the nonprofit part of it.
Right.
So again, guys, harvest912.com. Check out all their products. They got Mad Cow products. They got lollipops, barks,
so many amazing stuff.
Chuck
man.
Challenge.
Yeah. All the stuffs.
So many amazing stuff.
We are coming up to the next burners of the night.
Damn, that is a hot sauce.
Oh my God. I'm ugly tonight. Look at those wrinkles. Oh. Yeah.
Yay.
Salute to Gary. The general. I hope everyone's having a good night. Thanks for having us, guys.
Yes.
We appreciate it and the love.
Thanks
on the
for being
sauce.
here with us, man.
We love burning with you
Thanks
guys.
for
and hanging
being
out with you guys. I haven't burned in
In a long time. I mean, it's been months for him. Probably.
You gotta start practicing. I don't want to hear no
For a lot of
excuses
us.
next month.
I'm coming for that belt, Chris.
No excuses.
This is the start of the prep for that, right?
All right,
Yes,
so
it
we got
is.
some
It's
tincture,
actually-
Hell yeah, man.
tincture here.
This is from our good buddy Evil Wonka, Ryan Thomas from the Cat Crew. You guys check them out. We're talking about the groups in the community. It's a really great one. Check them out, guys. This is Evil Wonka's creations. It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna twink.
You got to tell me, Ryan. For those of you who don't know, Ryan's nickname is Buttercup because he eats sticks of butter when he preps for pepper eating competitions. So,
or like Pepto-Bismol.
Licks his hair with it too.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. Yeah.
So how good gives him Tink that's called Butterface.
What do you
It's
do?
a good idea. I saw of the picture of you eating butter online.
You like that?
Yeah.
Right, do you use butter to slick your hair back too, bud?
No Kerrygold. You know what we're gonna do is we take the Robbie, we go across this Tink or this Twinkie, we turn it into a Twinkie.
Yeah, now it's a Tinky.
I can't even. I'm nervous. I haven't burned in a while. This is gonna hurt.
know. He got
Oh yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna feel too good.
Yeah,
No.
pretty much anything from Ryan is probably gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna be burning pretty good.
In the cake, man, it's really
Oh,
shooting through the nose. It just really airs it. Oh God, yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
keep that on my keto diet, but I do have some other tincture here. This one is from another Cap Crew member, JP Pavin, I think is his name. But this is called Chocolate Duffel Muffin. This is a really good tink. It is like a chocolate dessert tincture. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. So since I can't have cake,
Hey Ryan, is that Tinky going hard in the paint?
Yeah, it is.
My thumbs are on fire.
Are you staying away from sugar, Yellow?
Robbie. Oh my God! He's gonna puke!
Watch out, Mace time.
I'm just messing around.
So good though.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I'm happy that you know, we were talking about Hulu stuff again with my mouth full, that they didn't depict her because she had a huge mouth that came out of her nose.
So if you guys, so for those that have never had tincture before, the amount of tincture they just did, one on his tinky and one in her mouth straight, that's a lot of tincture, and that shit
A
burns.
lot. Tell them what a tink is, Ryan.
Oh, this tink here, what a tink is what, okay, what you're essentially going to do is you're going to take like alcohol in a sense, right? And you're going to pull out all of the capsaicin out of powders, okay? That is going to create one hot little concentrated bottle of what we like to call tincture. People like to flavor these, and they can make some really unique flavors with that. Shout out to Evil Wonka, because that does taste like butter.
And chocolate. So you have like the flavor combination is.
Yeah, what I like to do.
Now I want to make this very clear to people thinking that they're going to buy tincture and taste chocolate and butter. No. If you've never had tincture before, you're not gonna, if you've never had tincture before,
You can taste the chocolate though.
and your tolerance is very, very low. When
Look
you
at
take
this stuff.
tincture, it's going to taste like poison.
Yeah.
It tastes like poison. Yeah, basically.
It's going to taste like poison.
Unless you get the subtleties of it. You know?
Ryan doesn't sweat; he greases because his name is Buttercup.
My cardiologist loves me. He's like, man, I'm going to see you next week, right? And do another blood workup. In all seriousness, I did tell my doctor about it. He's like, you don't do that all the time, do you? No, I only do it when we do the challenges before the pepper eating contest. I don't do them before these. My gums are on fire, dude.
That's a hot take.
Yeah, man.
I've only done a
That's
drop
gonna shut
of
me
that
up
one.
real quick. I'll shut up, man. Wow. I'm sweating.
Honestly, I don't know how. You know what? I don't know how some people this is stuff that wasn't shown on the show that I hope they can get in season 2 and season 3. Is when people absolutely beast mode with tincture. I'm talking Jeff the Fireman drinking an entire quart of tincture.
That's impressive.
You did a pretty epic. I know when we were on the show with you at one point, you did something pretty epic.
Oh yeah, I was a dumbass, and I decided to bottle dump a 30 milliliter of the hottest tincture that I've ever had in my entire life. I decided to bottle dump that into some lemonade, which turned it into like tomato juice.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man.
God.
I did a bottle switch with Bull Cow's Boot Camp tincture. That messed me up royally.
That's what I'll give that out to Bull Cow, man. That night he did
That
that to me.
wrecked my mouth.
That's
It
what
literally
turned
tore all the
me
skin out of my mouth.
That's what brought me in San
The
Diego.
tincture that wrecked. I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry. The tincture that wrecked me more than any other tincture, I think it was just a Robbie of Jason's. I don't know which one it was. What was it?
Mount Doom.
Mount Doom.
Mount Doom.
And I got Naga Claw in my legs and arms and hands and my whole body. I was like stuck at the table.
I've never
like,
got
in
Naga
a
Claw.
weird
I never
position.
had that before.
Me neither.
Yeah, there's so many different names. So many different names for your muscles cramping up in your hands. I've heard Naga Claw, Cap Cramps, or Cap Claw. Everybody has. So they kind of got that wrong too. I've heard of Naga Claw, but not as much as I've heard of Cap Claw.
Cap Claw, yeah, that's usually what I call it.
Right.
That
it's
makes
just
more
that's
sense.
what Shahina calls it. So
Yeah.
just use that one.
Hey,
body
does anybody else want to join in with the
I'll
bird?
do another. Hey, I'll do another one, bud.
Oh yeah, you got one more? What you got, Brandon?
I got another one. I got something from our buddy Ethan.
Oh.
You guys know Ethan? You guys know Ethan Rivera?
Oh yeah, man.
Rivera.
This is
All
the
right,
most I've ever seen Brandon burn before.
Whatever.
You didn't watch
He
that.
burned more tonight on the season
Give me
premiere
a
than he probably will the
picture
rest of
of
the season.
All right, so
I haven't eaten yet today,
And some
man.
peanut butter. And some peanut butter.
Ethan, he's
I don't
got
have nothing on my stomach.
Italian hot sauce. He does. Hey, that's Ethan right there.
Okay.
Seriously, have
Ethan's art can be seen all throughout Superhot show. Zach's tattoo is Ethan Rivera original art. I wear a Chasing Capsation shirt. That's Ethan Rivera. A bunch of his stuff is in that show. And this is his tink. Yeah, show him that tat. Oh my God, that's so bad.
I love that.
I got a new tincture.
That's a really good tattoo.
I was there when Zach got that. This is a very hot tink, so I might bounce out after this.
I saw your toenails, Goop.
I've been
doing
wanting
a full Robbie?
Get a pepper related.
Yeah,
tattoo.
buddy.
You're doing a full
Get it.
Robbie.
Oh, he did, dude. He's going to get it. Get it.
Get it.
I'm gonna hurt
Get it.
myself.
Get it.
Get
Get
it.
it.
Go for it.
Get it.
Get it. Honey boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be burning here.
Oh. So we were talking
we're gonna
about
be burning.
cat claw.
Just think about the time you did that 16 mil.
Dude, yeah. Good job, dude. Well done.
That is hot.
Well done, sir.
Red Savina and something really, really hot.
Wow. Good for you. buddy. Good for you.
Oh
Burning
man,
good.
I am burning real good. That is hot.
Dude, my gums are still on fire. I'm snotting.
This is Brandon's season finale. Burn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's going in panic mode, I think.
He's watering.
That's hot,
Dude,
guys.
he's watering, yeah.
Oh,
That
Brandon's
boy
making.
needs some milk.
Brandon's taking my burn, I guess. He's helping me out, you know.
God.
Wait. Now would be a good
Oh,
time
well,
for
there you
a
go.
cheap plug. Now would be a great time for a cheap plug. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a problem like this, like Brandon does right now, and you're burning up and you're hot and you're really looking for a way to not panic like that, grab yourself some Dr. B's elixir, spray a couple sprays in your mouth, knock that burn right out, baby.
All right.
What?
Brandon, get your elixir. Hurry up.
Your turn, Gary.
Do you know where it's at?
I'm not ready for this, y'all. I didn't know y'all did this. I'll be ready.
I see sugar plants back there.
Brandon's like a damn hamster in a cage right now, bouncing back and forth off the screen.
Yeah, dude, you look like you are in another world.
Someone get a screenshot. Hurry up.
Oh
Screenshot.
yeah, Drool. Chris, you said
Screenshot.
Good
Drool?
job, Brandon. You got lit.
Dude, that's
I'm
yeah.
crying. That's hot.
Yeah.
When
That's
Brandon burns, he looks
wow.
so much like he looks so much more like Party Boy from Jackass.
He looks like he's hungry crying.
Oh. Dancing time, Brandon.
I
Dancing
know what
time.
my fortune is. My fortune is to burn.
Right here.
Bring me a piece of bread or something.
Oh,
Brandon,
His
gotta
eyes
find
look
your-
like
your
God
elixir.
man. I think we all need to step it up.
Okay,
Brandon is hot.
Please. We
Brandon
need
is
some
hot
bread.
fire.
I couldn't hardly-
Wow, it's burning, man.
Not that hot.
If you give me 50 I can eat nothing from Robbie.
Man, I'm so glad. I just want to say this real quick. We're actually going to get ready to end the show here in a minute. But before we end the show, did anybody else want to burn or say anything real quick?
Mrs. Bokow is going to do one quick burn right here because we got a new tincture from this is from Mike Palmentier, our good friend at Rise and Smoke Sausage. He does not sell those.
You did it before.
He made some for us. He made some and gave us some at the World's Largest Hot Sauce Collection.
Here, you eat that one. Give it to him so they can see you do it. I don't have anything to prep with, so I'm not doing a Robbie.
All right.
I just had soup, and we need to go to the grocery store. I have nothing. Except the butter is a good idea, but
oh my God,
I need to lose weight.
You
Get some burn.
Apple pie.
And I want people to know that are still watching. This is right here is what they need to capture in the documentary.
Yeah.
For season 2, where we just.
Put your wine in. I can't even taste it.
Look, she's a beast, man.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with tincture. Tincture is great, but I think it's just too far back on the cookie.
Well, that's a Robbie's worth altogether right there. She's just freaking nuts.
Okay, that's why I'm doing a Robbie.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. We're all coming together and burning, and it's such a good week. So, real quick, one thing I did want to talk about, Mike Jack, how's your subscriber count doing?
Yeah, it's doing all right. We've seen a bump on, like, from the show. We've seen a bump on Instagram. What was it, like 300 followers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on Facebook because I have a video going kind of crazy right now. My Pocky one chip challenge record. It's got like I think it's what is it? It's like 324,000 views.
Holy crap!
Something like that. It's just gotten the last few days. So I've gotten like I don't know, like a.
Don't do no more. Don't do no more.
I think close to a couple thousand new followers from that. So yeah, it's going crazy.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to
Thanks.
Brandon, you all right,
Uncle
buddy?
Bokow yelling at me.
Oh, he's throwing
Brandon.
up. Oh, he's throwing up everywhere.
Uh-oh.
He's muted. He's muted.
Oh, yeah. So this is a part of the show you guys got
We love
to
you,
see.
Brandon. There you go.
Ethan,
in, my
Ethan,
friend.
look what you did to our boy.
That's looking rough.
Brendan fucking Collins.
He's blowing chunks. Gentlemen.
Fucking Collins.
Oh, he's blowing chunks fast. Oh, he's throwing up everywhere. Oh, God. Look at him.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a face only a mother can love.
Brandon Booger Boy Collins.
Awesome. Next level, Brandon.
Now his name's Ralph. It's Ralph.
Uncle Bokow yelling at me because he's better when they get tap cramp. I just want this is good. I just want a little more.
Look, she's burning down
It
there.
tastes good. It really tastes kind of appley.
Brandon's new nickname is the finale.
Gosh, you're looking
Love
better.
it. Good job, everybody. Good job, Brandon. Man, you suck. You didn't burn.
Man, I want to say shout out there real quick to everybody that was a part of the production of Superhot. And if we didn't have any direct contact with you in filming, this was a great group effort. Came together as something that was beautiful for our community because it's going to bring that mainstream into our community. So thank you guys all for being a part of that.
It's just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's just the beginning, guys.
Well,
I'm
Brandon's
gonna let you
done.
know-
That was the end for him, but this is just the
I'll
beginning
let you
for
know
us.
when your show reaches the top 5 of Hulu, it's going to get a second season. It has to.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the best. Yes. Beautiful.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all right, Brandon?
That was hot.
All right, so
I'm down, Periscope.
You got them lit, Brandon.
I just want to do this real quick. We do this every episode. Well, we try to do this every episode for Friday Night Fire, and that is our weekly giveaway. Yes, I said giveaway. And we do them at the end of the episode because if you were polite enough to stick around and watch the whole show with us,
I don't want you sugar.
you have a chance of winning this giveaway. And tonight, I'm going to be giving it. So if you already have this, try not to enter. But if you don't have what I'm going to give away, try to enter. So the first person.
How many people
chat,
we got watching?
We got about 18. So the first person in the chat that comments the word Superhot will win a pack of Johnny Mints.
There you go.
Nice.
And they taste good.
Get it, Sip Chomper.
Yep.
Who's in here?
First person to comment Superhot.
You gotta watch it.
Jason
There
Rice.
it is, right there. Nope. We got the first
Jason
person.
Rice.
I know, it's quick. First person was Crazy Jay. Crazy Jay was the first person to say Superhot. Congratulations, Crazy Jay. We love you, buddy. We'll get these out to you as soon as possible. Man, we love that stuff. We love giving stuff away, giving back to the community.
They just taste good and they just showed and made me want one.
So we try to give back to the community. Okay, guys, we've been live for about an hour and 45 minutes. I appreciate everybody that came along to discuss a little bit of Superhot. There's much more that we can't fit into one episode about the show. I'd love to talk more about it. If you have any questions about the show or want to talk, please message me, or I'm sure you can message any of these other people. And we'll be glad to talk to you about the show and how much fun we had. But I think the message has been pretty clear. You know, the world of the Pepper people is a pretty crazy world, bottom line.
Buddy.
I want to thank all of our guests tonight, Midge, Brandon, Mike, Jack. We appreciate you. Gary, super honored to have you on. Appreciate you joining us. Scoville Unit, thank you for joining us and burning with us. Jacob Deathridge, thank you for providing for those peppers that we love to burn with. Today's adventure, Ryan and Liella, we love you so much. Keep on burning. Ryan, thanks for burning with us. I know it's been a while. We appreciate you very much. And of course, Uncle Bolcow and Mrs. Bolcow for coming on and having a great time with us. And I can't forget the most important person of the show is our chat and the people watching. It's not just one person, it's everybody watching. For this, we could not do it without you guys supporting us and tuning in. And guess what?
Who's in the back chat?
Yeah, who's backstage waiting?
Nobody's backstage waiting. Oh, shit. I didn't know he was there. All right, guys, real quick. Let's bring him in.
I like a good cold pickle, people.
He loves Johnny Mints. That man loves Johnny Mints more than anybody.
He loves Johnny Mints with his cold pickles.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I just had to get that out.
Don't forget to buy today's adventure hot sauce, Johnny Mints. Go to shop at Scoville store.
Hit me up for some chili crisp. Hit up Scoville.
All right, guys, can you guys still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Midge, what's Midge's
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, real quick, guys. We're going to end this like we always do. Every single week, catch us here on Friday Night Fire. Until next time, we will catch you
on the flip side.